Hey guys, it's Dustin back with another video. I have been shiny hunting a lot, and it has been a struggle recently. And so I thought I would put up a video that doesn't have to do with shiny hunting because it's not going well, um, which is okay. It's expected. It's a little loud. So instead, I've been getting really into Pokemon TCG Pocket, and I've been having a lot of fun doing competitive. I've been able to build a deck from the newest set that's released, which is called Celestial Guardians, with the Solgaleo and Lunala packs. And yeah, so I've been able to build a really fun deck. It's not like a secret deck that I cooked up or anything. It's the Solgaleo Skarmory deck, and if you guys haven't heard of this deck, it's very good, like very good. So I'll just show off the deck here, and then I'll show how I've been doing this season with ranked matches. And then what I'd like to do is get into 5 battles, and my goal is to try to win as many of those as possible, and just kind of show off the deck and like how it works. So this video is for you folks that have really been enjoying Pokemon TCG Pocket, especially the deck building and competitive side of it. So, so let's take a look at my deck here. So when I originally built this deck, I had the complete Solgaleo line. So if you don't know, you have Cosmog as the basic, and then Cosmog evolves into Cosmoem, and then Cosmoem can evolve into Solgaleo or Lunala. So when I originally built this deck, I had 2 of each. I have since removed one of the Cosmoem, and I'll get to why in a bit. And then Skarmory is the other Pokemon you use. And with Skarmory, its whole deal is that if you attach a tool, it will do 50 damage for 1 energy, which is really good. And it's really important. If we run into an Oricorio deck, we can showcase why it is important that we can do that much damage with just 1 energy. And then my 2 Solgaleos, I have a potion in there, 2 Pokeballs, and then getting back to why I removed a Cosmoem, rare candies, which are a newer item. So the whole deal with rare candies is you can evolve a basic Pokemon all the way up to its final evolution. So for this deck, I can evolve Cosmog all the way to Solgaleo with 1 rare candy. And that means that you can set up Solgaleo on turn 2 if you are going second, and that's crazy for how much damage Solgaleo does. So we'll take a closer look at Solgaleo. The ability is amazing, almost broken. So the ability lets you go from a bench spot to the active spot, and then the attack is Soul Breaker, which does 120 damage. You get damage 10 yourself, but it only takes 2 energy to do that. So as you can see, with the rare candies and with the ability and the fact that you only need 2 energy, you can set up Solgaleo for a 120 damage move extremely quickly. So this deck is very powerful. And then I have my 2 tools, a giant cape and a rocky helmet. I could add another one. I haven't opened a poison barb yet. I'm considering adding that and taking out maybe a support card. And then my supports are 2 research, 1 Sabrina, 1 Iono, and 2 Lilies. The thing with Lily is that it can heal Solgaleo for this deck for 60, which is pretty good. And then Iono is helpful because if you get stuck with bad pulls, you can just Iono, and that saved me on a couple battles too. So that's the deck. Now, let me just show where I've been at with this season. I did start at the bottom, like in Pokeball, so keep that in mind when you look at my win-loss and everything. There were definitely easier battles earlier on. Right now, I'm near the top end of Ultra Ball rank 1. I need 27 points. Maybe if I do well enough here, we can get to Ultra Ball 2. That would be a stretch, though. We'll check out season records. So, yeah, I basically win 2/3 of my games, which, if you don't know, the top players, like, my understanding from like Reddit posts and stuff is that the top players win, like in Master Ball, win maybe like 50 to 55% of their matches. So that win rate is really good. If you have a better win rate than that, then you are doing very well, and you might also have some easier opponents. So, yeah, it's been going pretty well. Ultra Ball just gets to a grind because you don't get, consecutive win bonuses. You don't get streak bonuses anymore. It's just you get 10 points for winning, or you lose 7 points when you lose. So that's it's kind of just a grind if you're doing back and forth wins and losses. So, okay, so let's just get into the battles. I'm going to do 5 battles, and you'll see the deck in action. And yeah, let's see if we can win all 5 maybe. That'd be crazy. All right, first match. I'm going first, not ideal. Obviously, a lot of luck in pocket is involved, so it's a huge part of this. So, not a great first draw for me. Only got Skarmory, no Tool, no Cosmog. Okay, got a Tool. I'm also going first, so it's not like I can attack anyway. Okay, there's Cosmog. So we'll get Cosmog out in the bench so that if we get a Cosmoem or I have a rare candy, we could get Solgaleo out pretty quickly. Usually you want to hide cards from your opponent as much as possible, but if that prevents you from evolving a Pokemon next turn, then obviously you don't want to do that. Okay, so they did a Rocky Helmet onto the Coughing and then damaged me for 20. Okay, so we have Solgaleo now. What I could do is put an energy on Skarmory and then give him the giant cape to do 50 damage, but I would take 20 from the Rocky Helmet, and that doesn't do a whole lot. So I would rather just give Cosmog an energy. I'm not going to do the rare candy because I don't want the opponent to know that I have Solgaleo set up for next turn. So I'm just going to end. Yeah, I'm just going to end. Other thing to consider is I could Sabrina next turn as well to put damage onto Darkrai, because I'm not as concerned with coughing or wheezing as I am to Darkrai. So Darkrai, every time you attach an energy to Darkrai, it does 20 damage to your active. Skarmory has taken a beating. Okay, so this is where we make our move. Rare Candy into Solgaleo. We use Solgaleo's ability to get into the active spot. See, this is why Solgaleo is so broken. Give Solgaleo the energy. I'm just going to potion Skarmory in case they Sabrina me. And then I'm going to Sabrina because I want to put damage on Darkrai. Boom. And I take 10 damage. So now they're in a tough spot for sure, because they can't attack me with Darkrai. It's also nice, I have a Lily to heal Solgaleo. Figured they would back out. And I don't have another Sabrina, so we might just have to knock out the coughing here. Okay. Sure, we'll throw Cosmog out there. Let's do this. I don't really need Skarmory to do anything anymore. Then we can heal Solgaleo. I'll put this on Cosmog in case we get lucky and can set up another Solgaleo. And we're going to take 20 damage for the Rocky Helmet. Plus the 10 for using the move. So I'm down to 170. And they just concede. Yeah, they were in a really tough spot there. Usually people run Giratina Darkrai, which is a very tough deck to deal with. So I'm surprised to see the coughing strategy there. But okay, so 1 down. 4 more to go. And I only need 17 points to rank up. Very nice. Let's get into match 2. First again. Not ideal, but we have a decent pull for the first turn here. Mewtwo. It's been a while since I've seen this. Okay. I think the strat, my understanding is that you Pokeball before research. 2 Cosmogs. No rare candy yet. Okay, not fantastic. They get attach an energy to Mewtwo here, so it's not an amazing start for us. I'm assuming it's the Ralts line sort of deck that they're working with. Okay, interesting. They have a lot of cards, but okay. So we obviously need to research here. I need some help. Okay. That is good. I am going to actually rare candy and put Solgaleo out because I don't want to get Iono'd or red carded. Just to ensure that that happens. And I'll just hold on to the giant cape for now. You can't knock out Skarmory no matter what. Okay, 50 damage on Skarmory. We'll take that. We can deal with that. And the big move does. Yeah, we might need a giant cape. Solgaleo. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to Giant Cape Solgaleo. Because you always have to think about the 10 damage that Soulbreaker does. And then the other consideration is that with 150, say they have a red, that makes it 170. So if I hadn't put the cape on, I would be down to 170. So they could knock me out with that. Now they do need 4 energy. Okay, so they got rid of 1 energy with the Team Rocket Grunt card, which is fine. I don't need a bunch more energy right now. Okay, that's good. We're in a really good position now. Also, we just set up another Solgaleo, aside from the energy. They concede. Yeah, this deck's pretty good. I was definitely more worried about the 150 move from Mewtwo, the side drive, than I should have been, because they didn't have a Gardevoir set up to give Mewtwo another energy or anything like that, which is usually how that deck is run. All right, 2 down. Rank up battle, let's go. Here is match 3. All right, we get to go second. Watch us lose this one. Okay, not great. We do have an item, or a tool, I mean. And we do have a rare candy, but we still need Cosmog and Solgaleo. Ooh, mirror deck, okay. These battles are tough. It's just basically who gets luckier with the draws. We are in a slightly better position because we get to go second, but we need the draws to be good. We need a Cosmog, I think, this turn. Okay. Let's see if we get lucky. Not great. Not great, Bob. Okay. I do have a potion. So if I do 50 here, I'll get poisoned. They'll do 50. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll run this. Oh, wow. I haven't seen a Mars in forever. Dang. That is not great. Did they just lose? Yep, they just lost, because now I... Okay. That is the weirdest game I've ever seen. They just went without putting another Pokemon on their bench, and I did get lucky with that Cosmog pull. I think we would have had a draw, maybe, because my poison would have knocked me out. What a weird game. And that was my rank up game, too. Oh my gosh. Just 2 Skarmories, bad Nolan and out. See, that's... I had the complete advantage by going second there. Complete advantage. Okay, so that's 3 in a row. Keep it rolling. We're in Ultra Ball Rank 2. See how the first game in Ultra Ball Rank 2 goes. It's on that grind. That pocket grind. Okay, let's see how good Ultra Ball Rank 2 is. Ooh, they might have the Charizard deck. Very tough deck to deal with. Yep, they have the Charizard Incineroar deck. We need the pulls to be good. Very high chance of losing this game. Solgaleo's weakness is fire, so makes it even harder. Okay, come on. Okay. Sure would have been... I mean, we don't need a Solgaleo this turn, but would have been nice. Okay, so we're going to teleport Cosmog out for Skarmory. Would definitely rather have damage on Skarmory here. And this attack does 10 damage to itself. Oh, they're going to Incineroar. And Skarmory is now burned. We need a... Yes. We need a Solgaleo. That sucks. I'm thinking about Iono here, but I do lose a rare candy in doing so. I could get lucky. It's just these... Yeah, I think it's worth it. These cards are not doing much for me. Sabrina. Okay, there's Solgaleo. Okay. Well, could do Rocky Helmet here. And yeah, let's just try to get some damage on Incineroar. And we still already have an energy on Cosmog, so we can still set up Solgaleo if we get a rare candy. And if they attack me now with the Rocky Helmet, they take some damage. Are they going to try to set up a Charizard or no? Looks like they're trying. What does a bottom noob do? If they have damage, they do 140. Dang. Okay, so Skarmory's gone. So we're going to put Cosmog in the active. Because worst case scenario, we can just teleport out. Oh, perfect. That is perfect. The exact pull we needed. Very interesting they haven't set up a... They haven't thrown out a Charmander yet. Okay, here we go. So they're going to do 140 damage for me here. Plus 20 because of weakness. So if they use like a Giovanni... Never mind. Ooh, got a Lily. And a potion. Wow, that is perfect. We would have lost if they used like a Giovanni or a red. See? Ooh, boy. Okay, so just gonna use these, because why not? Don't know if it'll make a difference. Got Incineroar down. Now, if they set up another one, we might be in trouble. I think the most damage they can do to me is like 50. That's game, right? That's just game. There we go. Wow. That's a tough one to deal with. If they had set up a Charizard, I probably would have lost that. It's probably the toughest deck to deal with, aside from mirror deck, like going against another Solgaleo deck. Wow. Okay. 4 wins in a row. See if we can cap it off with 5. Wow. Second again. We've been getting lucky with the second. Okay, 2 Skarmory. Throw the second one out there just out of... Okay. So Oricorio decks. Their whole thing is that you can't attack with an EX Pokemon, and for my deck, the only attacking non-EX Pokemon are Skarmories, so... Need a tool, please. Yes. Perfect. Basically, Solgaleos can only be used for soaking up damage here. That's basically it. So we'll do this. We need damage right away on Oricorio. Getting the potion would be ideal. So if they attack, they can't attack me first off. They're going to try to put something on their bench though. Oh. Oricorio Dragonite deck. So that means very worthwhile to set up Solgaleo here. And good. Okay, so we got rid of the Oricorio, which is very good. And next turn, Solgaleo is set up. So we're in a pretty good position now. And we have a cape for another Skarmory if we need it. They're going to need to put something on their bench. Okay. So they're going to knock out Skarmory here. They're going to take damage, but that doesn't matter too much because Solgaleo can still one-shot. They go with the Dragonair here. Interesting. Oh, they just concede. Oh my gosh. I think they were starting to figure out that they didn't have a way out of this. So, yeah, we got in a really good position really fast. And that's why Skarmory is so important in this deck. So there you go, guys. 5 wins in a row. I was not expecting that. It's usually I would probably average like, well, you saw my win percentage. I would average like winning 3 of those. But that's awesome. Just started recording and got 5 wins in a row. So There you guys go. So yeah, that's the Solgaleo Skarmory deck. If you guys have any questions about it, how it works, or you know, what variations you could do to it, etc., comment down below. Happy to discuss. It's a very powerful deck and very versatile. You will rank up very quickly if you're in Pokeball or Great Ball. It works very well. So there you have it. 5 wins. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. I am trying to get more shiny videos out there for you guys. It has been a struggle in 2025 for my shiny hunting adventure. So thank you for your patience on that. All right. Well, you guys have a great rest of your week. Thanks again for tuning in. Talk to you later.